If you're feeling burnt out or like you're burning out, you have come to the right place. You're probably feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, cynical, perhaps really emotional, or even totally numb. And these are all really common signs of burnout, and you're far from alone in feeling like that. When I was burnt out, I had no idea how to get out of it. I couldn't help myself at all. I couldn't see the wood for the trees, and I was just constantly overwhelmed and exhausted every day. And for me, it became so severe that I had to leave everything I'd worked for. And one of my objectives in creating this course is to stop you from getting to the edge of that cliff. It's to provide a space for you to get back on track and ultimately to thrive, to create a life that you don't need to recover from, to be able to be your best in all aspects of your life without compromise. It probably feels really far from where you are now, but I know that it can be done, and people in this course, people who have done this course, are doing it. And there are three really big factors which I'll introduce them to you now. The first one is needs. So we all have needs, and they're actually much broader than we realize. So we tend to think of things like food and sleep and exercise, but actually our needs to thrive go way beyond that. And when our needs are met, we do thrive. We absolutely thrive, but we need to get those needs met and get them met every day. The second aspect is priorities. So having really clear priorities in our work and in our life, and being able to make these priorities happen, that's how we have impact. And from impact comes satisfaction. And satisfaction is one of those needs, one of the needs that we need to have met. So feeling like we're making a difference, we have impact in the world, in our work, it's really important, and priorities are essential to ensuring that can happen. And the third piece is boundaries. So it's a really severe word that you probably don't like. It probably makes you think less, but actually boundaries are about more. The right boundaries enable you to thrive. And this is the third piece of really important puzzle, because when we put boundaries around the first two, our needs and our priorities, we thrive and we have impact. Clear needs, clear priorities, protected by boundaries, that is what will get you out of burnout and back to thriving. But getting to the point of having clear boundaries that you'll actually maintain is underpinned by growing your self-awareness and your emotional strength. So that both of these are really critical components to growth and ensuring that you never go back to where you've been. So they're really important parts of this course too. I know what it's like to be where you're at, and the idea of taking on something more is probably feels counterintuitive. But this course is designed for people who are short on time. The course is 8 modules, and each of the modules has 2 to 3 short video lessons, so they're between 6 and 15 minutes each. And some of the lessons have exercises for you to complete at your own pace. So it's totally at your own pace. Go as fast or slow as you need. The course is designed so that you can do it in 8 weeks, but if it takes you longer than that, that's fine too. There are 2 options available. One is self-led, so completely on your own, go as you need to. And the other option is to do it with coaching sessions included, so 5 one-on-one coaching sessions as you go through the program. The outcome of this course is about getting you back on track to become the best version of you. You'll feel a level of control in the choices that you have both at work and in your broader life. And you won't probably have experienced that level of control or empowerment before. And from where you're sitting, the idea of feeling really empowered probably feels pretty foreign, but I can assure you that that's what happens for people coming through this course. You'll know what works for you, you'll know what you need, and you will know how to ensure that you get that every day, every week, every year. So if this sounds like it could be something that's really useful for you, let's start a conversation and talk about what you need to get back to being at your best. I look forward to it.